We are going to be going to February 11th, 2021, which if you are unaware what that day was, it was the day that Operation Evil Cluck 2021 began, and alongside it was the first phase, which was the Evil Cluck versus Evil Sheep Leader War of 2021. We're now in February 11th, 2021, where Evil Cluck and Future Me held a war, apparently. You just fell right into my trap, friend. Wait, did you just erase the May 1st, 2021 and October 4th, 2019 being merged? Yes. While you were explaining what this time period was, I secretly snuck out and erased those two being merged in the process. Now, only two remain. October 1st, 2021 and November 15th, 2022. And that's exactly what you get for saying my line! Alright, day 3 of Operation Lagos Island 2023. Oh, give me just one goddamn second. I should still not have that. Done. That's more appropriate. Today is Thursday, May 25th, 2023, and in this episode, we're going to be making our way to March 6th, 2019, which if you are unaware what that day was, it was the 1-year anniversary of the event room, plus setting up construction for St. Patrick's Day, which started on March 11th that year. With all that being said, let's make our way to the time machine, because we got a lot to do. Also, I don't know where the Cool Cat 33 dog is for some reason. I think he's lost again. I thought I saw him earlier. And this time, I actually have it set up in advance this time. You're welcome. Okay, number 1. Let's light the portals. Because I forgot to do that prior to recording. There we go. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Alright, here we are, everybody. March 6, 2019. Oh boy, this day was something. It actually was, ironically. So, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna turn these off. Let's get out of here. And aren't we going to be here in the next episode? Why is this here? Literally, next episode is actually going to be September 8th. Which means we're just going to be seeing this twice. This is one of the merged time periods, isn't it? Literally. We're literally going to be seeing this as on in the next episode. That's actually a serious fact. Anyway, let's see what other nonsense. Oh, come on! This is May 1st, 2021. March 6, 2023, and March 6, 2020. Hi, Evil Sheep Leader from 2019. You should know about March 6, 2019. That should be the only time period you should know about right now. Oh, I realized he has a force field. Oh. Yeah, should have told you that in advance. Thank you, HQ Secretary. Thank you for actually confirming to me that this is actually a force field. That's nice. But also really bad at the same time. The problem is, how do we break it? Haha. We're now in March 6, 2019, where you celebrated the event room first anniversary. Come on! Bro! Stop stealing my line! Get out of here! He really needs to stop stealing my line. Do you not know how freaking annoyed sometimes I get every time they steal my line? I should be the only one who should know about that. But then I just realized This is the second anniversary of the event room and not the first anniversary. Let's fix that. Thankfully, I have most of the pieces intact. So, without further ado, let's get started. Now, this won't take long either, considering most of the room actually consists of this. So actually, doing this isn't actually going to take as long as you may think. You may think it's probably not going to take, you're probably thinking it's probably going to take forever, but actually, surprisingly, from my knowledge, it actually won't. Considering I think the first anniversary, actually, I think most of the event room anniversaries, I think outside of the third and fourth and fifth ones, actually, I think it's mainly just the fifth one that was considered the biggest out of all of them in its time. So, well, that being said, wait, why is that even there? Okay, I guess that just randomly got in there. I guess some stuff from 2022 or 2023 just randomly got in there. That's actually weird. And that backup chest those backup chests didn't exist. Okay, I'm gonna have to straight up remove them after. I'll do that off camera on my own time after the video, because I can just clearly stay here and just do that. So, yeah, let me just do that. Yep, I'll remove anything that doesn't exist in this time period, because some things just randomly started appearing here for some reason. Do we have to talk about the 2019 Evil Street leader here, if that's the case? Because, oh boy, if it was him, yeah, he's done for. Oh, and I know exactly where that hat is. It's actually in here. He replaced the time travel hat with this. Well, he replaced the anniversary hat with this, so. Now, the next thing we need to do is do this. And actually, I think we're done with the diamonds, actually. Actually, we are actually not done. Because I just remembered. Yeah, we forgot to do that. Okay, now we're done with the diamonds. Oh, and I think there's even a book here, I think. Wait a minute. The loom didn't even exist. Get out of here. Yeah, the loom didn't even exist yet. From my knowledge. Which it actually didn't. At least not in a full-on version of Minecraft yet. At least at the time specifically. Since we were like... At the time that this time period came out, we were like 1 month away from like 1.14 at the time. Seeing as that we're probably not that far away from 1.20, which is actually going to be really insane. Got to reassume. I think that update's still going to be pretty sweet. Alright, now I think we also got to do this as well. So yeah, if we don't corrupt the timeline. Now, if I do end up getting some of this in the wrong spot, I can go ahead and fix it off camera. You guys know me for that, or at least I think so. Anyway, if I do get any of that wrong off camera, again, there is always later for me to fix that. Speaking of which, I want to check video footage real quick. Thank the frickin' Lord! Oh wait, that didn't exist either. Yeah, we need that gone too. There we go. Event room is back. Hooray! Anyway, now let's deal with the others. Now, most of these are actually really small, so momentarily, this shouldn't take long. Now, why should this not take long, you're probably wondering. Again, these are small. So, yeah, you can already see how quickly I'm already cleaning up this. Oh, I was not supposed to get rid of that. I was not supposed to get rid of that. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to fix this first. Then do this. And then this. I don't even think that was on at the time. Okay. And let me just go ahead and do this, I think, if I recall. And then let me go down here and get a crafting table. I don't think this crafting table was even here at the time, so I should probably remove that too, because I don't think it was there at the time of the time period. So let me just place that back real quick. We'll remove it when we get down there. Now, as for the rug, let's change this back as well. We are actually getting kind of close. finishing the time merge thing. We're getting kind of close, hopefully. But I can tell you though, we are definitely in for something today. I'll tell you. And mostly the island was normal during this time outside of construction, which we will go explore the time period later. Which, by the way, I also want to apologize for not exploring the time period last time. The reason was because my hard drive was full. Not on the computer. No. My computer storage wasn't full. It stopped because, again, my hard drive for where I store my videos was full, so I had to make an entirely new folder for it. Because it randomly filled up. So that can explain. That's actually serious. I'm not making that up, actually. I literally looked into it, and apparently, yeah, that actually happened. Alright. Now, let me check video footage one last time. Oh, the book was in here. I should have done that. Okay, I'm just also making sure I even got the room right in the first place. Oh, this is actually not that bad. I thought this was going to be a whole lot worse. Let's go back down here for a second. I'll put the book back too. I just got to go to... Oh, the library didn't exist in this time, right? Well, at least the books. The bookshelf didn't have them in there yet. Oh, I'm going to have to go back to the present and go get that. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back to the present for that. Hold on. Where can we find some signs outside of the creative inventory? Hold on, I'm just looking. Oh, there's one. I meant like outside of the creative inventory, of course. I know I could just go in there and get that. Done. And actually, I think that's ironically it. So, we are actually going to be done with that. The cave is done. Now, the balcony, I think, should not even take as long as the cave. Because as you can see, it's practically almost already back to normal already. Yep, that quickly. That's how quickly I do this. And we only had like one dispenser at the time. What the frick? Apparently things keep getting messed up. Alright, and we should be done with this in like a few seconds, actually. Right now, to be exact. Ha! Although that sign is actually supposed to be a regular sign, not like the warped one. I gotta change that then. But yeah, didn't take as long. Look how beautiful that is. And this was right after the snow went away on the island. Time to get rid of this, even though we're gonna be literally here in like one episode. Yep, in literally one episode, as I said earlier, we're going to be in here. So this is practically a joke. But it is kind of ironic. Maybe he did this purposely, like, because in the next episode we're going to be here. Maybe that's why he did it. I don't know if that's actually the reason, but who cares? But we will actually be able to collect these items literally next episode. So, look out for that. And actually, the only item we're able to collect today is the Event Room 1 Year Anniversary shirt with, sorry, the hat. I am talking way too fast. Anyway, the Event Room 1 Year Anniversary hat, but I thought we were supposed to keep these items rare. Yeah, whatever happened to that? No, literally, whatever happened to that? Aren't we supposed to keep these types of items rare? Yeah, whatever happened to doing that? Oh, and let's remove this too, since that wasn't actually there. Now, what was there, though, is construction. So, give me just 1 second. We're going to head over here. Actually, now that I think about it, what did it actually look like again, so I don't mess this up? Alright, that's not bad. Alright, yeah, that should not actually be that hard. I should be able to get that done within like a few minutes. Oh, we gotta change the textures back! Right! We gotta change the textures back! Frick. Let me do that real quick. Yeah, apparently the old textures didn't load in for some reason. Maybe because we were in so many modern rooms with the more modern design. Maybe that can explain why. Yeah, that probably can explain why, actually. We were in so many rooms with the modern art style. So that probably can explain that reason. Well, what do you know? I think we're actually done. But let me take a good quick look just to make sure that, let me just take a good quick look just to ensure I don't get anything wrong here, right? Oh, I remember that sign. Whoa! We forgot one last caution sign. But yeah, I do remember, this was like the 1 month anniversary of the island getting corrupted, so I actually do remember that. Man, dude, we were actually really close back then to actually losing the world. And ironically, if it wasn't for that, Operation Eagle's Island wouldn't even exist, which means we wouldn't have been here in the first place! Why do I have to keep going crazy every time I have to explain something like that? Either way, we're actually done with the room, which ironically means we are actually only 1 room away from saving the time period. We're just gonna move along. Oh, whoa! Actually, I gotta go fix those fences. The blacksmith shop ones, because those were not in the game yet. Now, I know this is gonna burn down, so that's how I'm gonna do that. And do that. Now, we can head to the resort. Oh! June 1st, 2023. Hey, wait, hold on just 1 second. We're exactly a week away till June 1st. Dang, we're exactly a week away till LA summer. And remember when this was supposed to be underwater themed? Yeah, I later realized that's going to be too difficult for me. So I moved it to ZL3 instead. Dude, seeing the old textures. The old freaking textures. It looks so weird seeing these again. It also feels kind of nice, too. Nice seeing the old textures. I know I could turn that on at any time, but I never really get that interested sometimes. Sometimes I'm just never really invested to really do that, so that probably can explain. But this is, ironically, the last thing we need to do. That didn't exist, so let me just remove this real quick. Good. Yeah, ironically, the waterfall did not exist here. Which could also probably explain why it didn't exist in other time periods that we went to earlier in the event. Which means I probably should have removed it. I think I did, actually. I did remove the waterfall from 2020. Because this was a 2021 feature to the resort. And then wait till, like, all these, like, corals go into dead corals because obviously the water is going to be gone. But dude, it feels so weird seeing the old textures again after a good while. And this ain't going to be the last time we see them. We're going to be seeing them again on May 28th for the Memorial Day time period, even though it will be the day before Memorial Day. But it'll actually be the 5-year anniversary since the first Memorial Day party, so that's understandable. And that's actually why I picked it in the first place. Yeah, I think the 6th time period, I think was the only time period that I actually picked myself. Because I feel it was the most appropriate for the time. Like, it was the most appropriate one to do at the time because it was 5 years since the first Memorial Day party. So, that can explain that reasoning. So, that can explain why it's in here. Is because, again, 5 years since the first Memorial Day party. Anyway, now that you all know about that, and ironically, it's going to be an even smaller time period than this, I think, since there were less rooms on the island at the time because the island wasn't really that big back then. Why is that there, by the way? I guess it's still there, I guess, from, Christmas? Which could probably explain why it's still there in other time periods. Frick, we already did up already. Oh, well. You know what? It works, I guess. And then I just realized I did this in the wrong order. God dang it. Okay, so yeah, we're actually gonna be done right after this, actually. Like, literally right after this. We're actually gonna be done. Well, outside of putting the fire back. Because I forgot. This was over a year before we changed the fire. I remember that, actually. Yep, this was like well over a year before we changed the fire. Okay, where the frick? Dude, it just feels so insane seeing that. Alright, and lastly, but not least, this is actually the last past room I need. The last merged room I need to do. And we're already done! Hooray! Finally! Well, outside of this. Actually, was this actually here? I'll give myself a look later, but for now, the time period is saved, and 2022 Evil Cluck shall be saved. Now that 2022 Evil Cluck is saved, now hopefully we can actually explore the time period without my PC running out low on me. But again, it was actually my hard drive for my videos that I store them on. That was the true reason. And I'm still not making that up. I actually looked for proof. And apparently it was true. So, we're already just going to start off automatically with the event room anniversary. We're going to claim the event room, 1 year of the event room hat, which I already claimed 4 years ago. There we go. Now I'm taking advantage of this. Finally. Alright. So this is how it looked back then for the 1 year anniversary of the event room. It actually looked really sweet, I'm not going to lie. It was a really nice celebration. It was nice to celebrate. I think it was on for like only a few days. Actually, we can go out here since Random Room 3 existed. Alright. Now we're going out here. This is what it looked like back then for the construction. Alright. So, this is how it looked back then. Yep, we were preparing for St. Patrick's Day at the time of this time period, which was actually really cool. So that was actually really nice. Now, since there's going to be a lot of construction rooms, I'm going to be going through these kind of fast, because also, I'm not going to lie, I have to be at ZL2 sometime later, because the Festival of Lights begins later. Alright. So, with all that being said, that's really cool. And this over here is too. Looks nice. In fact, I think even the theme park is updated now that I think about it. So here's how it looked back then. Looked pretty sweet. Actually, I don't think we even had this extra segment right here. Dang. This place has changed a lot. It really has now that you think about it. Next up is the resort. Woo! And you see, that's why I changed the fire in 2020. You know, to prevent, it burning down. As you can see, the resort, yeah, it looks like this, and we were just here earlier. Notice how these were already here? That's because they merged together. Over here, the mountain. It's pretty sweet. Anyway, yep, this is how it looked back then for the construction. It really did look cool, I'm not gonna lie. Lastly, the village. Woo! Yep, here we are, the village. The last place for this video. Yeah, that's basically it. There's not much else I need to say. Because that actually wraps up the entire time period, actually. That literally wraps up the whole time period. I'm not even lying. No, like, I'm serious, not even joking. That literally wraps up the whole time period. Now, where is that dang chicken? Where is he? We need to get him back. Ah, there he is. Don't even think about running off on me. Yeah, don't even think about running off on me, evil cluck. Yeah, you ain't not going anywhere here. Alright, so the next episode we're going to be doing September 8th, 2020, so please be on the lookout for that. Until then, Operation Eagles Island 2023 is